What's poppin', guys? I was lucky enough to get the complete Fast and Furious set, so we're gonna do a showcase on it now. If you're looking for it and you see the boxes, it's in DCM 55. Let's get straight to it. First up, we have number 1, Mitsubishi Eclipse, found in the first Fast and Furious. If you find this set and you're curious which car is from what, right here in the back it says which movie it's from. This one from the Fast and Furious set. 1 of 5. Let's get straight to it. I'm a huge fan of the Fast and Furious, and this is actually the first car anyone's ever seen in Fast and Furious. Brian O'Connor's found driving it in the parking lot, unable to keep it under control. He ends up taking it to a street race anyway and loses by an inch to Dominic Toretto. And after escaping the police, because the police showed up on that street race there, he found Dominic Toretto, picked him up, and saved him in this. They went to a parking lot after that, and Dominic Toretto and him were talking, and Johnny Tran showed up and checked out the car, you know, admired all the wrench work put onto it, drove away with his crew, and shot it up and hit a bullet right into the nitrous, causing it to explode. It has 6-spoke black wheels, blacked out window tint, carbon fiber hood, a big black wing. The deco on it looks great. It has rear and front headlights, and it also says RNO 263 on the rear plate. It does have deco on the hood with a hood scoop as well, and it also has a black base. Let's check out number 2 in the set, which is the 1997 Nissan 240 SX in purple. This was driven by Letty, and she actually used this car in the race wars against a Mazda RX-7. She easily won that race. So let's check out the casting. We're looking at black 10-spoke wheels. It says DT on the front hood, and it also says number 9 on the front fender. It has a nice rear wing. It has a California plate that reads 4DHU155. It has nice rear and front headlights, a lightly smoked window tint. Other than Race Wars, I believe we only saw this car pull up to the cafe, and that was it for this car. Alright, that's it for this one. Let's move on to number 3, which is the Big Bird. That's right. They called this one the Big Bird, like Sesame Street. The big yellow bird. So, this is actually the Nissan Skyline GTR R33. This car was driven by Leon. It was actually used to monitor street races. So he was watching out for the street races, and he would radio in his friends when he saw the police. So let's check out this casting. Big Bird has 6-spoke black wheels, blacked out windows, front and rear headlights, and it says number 7 on the front fender. It seemed like all the cars in this set have black wheels, which is pretty cool. The actual owner of this car from the movie had it seized and crushed back in 2012 because he didn't have the certificates or the registration for the car completed. So, kind of sucks. But let's move on to number 4 in the set, which is absolute favorite of mine, and this is what got me into cars when I was a kid. When Brian O'Connor brought this car out and he had all those blue neon lights shining, I was drooling. That got me hooked. So let's check it out and go over it. My favorite part from the movie, it's got to be the scene where he's flying over the bridge, wins the race, and then he starts to flee from the police, and they shoot him with that harpoon gun, and it shuts the car down. So let's get straight to it and check out this casting. Brian O'Connor's GTR has 5-spoke black wheels, lightly smoked window tint. Both passenger and driver's side windows are down. Got a blue wing, blue stripes going down the front. It has a California plate with a black base. The actual GTR from the movie doesn't have black wheels. It actually has gray wheels, and that goes for most of these cars here. It's pretty interesting how they put the black wheels on it. I know they made other castings of these, and they had gray wheels on it. I think there's about 3 other castings of each of these, so it's pretty interesting they keep putting them out. I know it's upsetting a lot of the Hot Wheel fans that are collecting these because they're like, it's rare that I have it, but now they put it out again, so it's not as rare. So let's go ahead and check out the last car of the set, which is number 5, which is the 2017 Acura NSX, and this was driven by Roman. The Acura was featured in F9, aka Fast and Furious number 9. We are looking at black 10-spoke wheels, lightly smoked window tint, black interior, passenger and driver's side windows are down, gray paint job, no license plate, front and rear taillights, the cool casting with black base. Roman's Acura is the 5th and final car part of this Fast and Furious set. So I want to know, which one was your favorite? If you had to ask me, it would definitely be this R34 GTR. This thing had me drooling as a kid. When he brought the thing out and it was glowing those neon lights, whoo, had me going. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you guys.